So after a Twitter poll of should I or shouldn't I go see Ant-Man, and people said I should, I went and saw it, and I thought it was a good film, so I wanted a figure of it. Of course, I didn't pick up the Marvel Legends because the helmet for that figure is totally wrong, but I picked up the Disney Store exclusive Marvel Select Ant-Man. Now this is one of those that you should probably go to the store if you have a Disney Store nearby to look at the figure because of the unmasked head. For me, there were very different shades of stubble on his face, and I picked the darkest one because I prefer darker stubble. Okay, I'm gonna pause it, take him out of the box because now I'll show you half. Let's make this an unboxing. Ooh, catalog. Let's see if there's any sneak peeks. Some stuff coming out that I didn't know about. Ooh. Nope, it's all stuff I knew. All crap. Okay, it's out of the box. I'm gonna pause, take off the twisty ties, come back for the review of the year. Look at that beautiful, beautiful reflection in the corner. Oh my gosh. It's gone. Before I get really deep into the review, look at this little Ant-Man that it comes with. It's so tiny. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And it's really nice if you can like pose them together or something, but you know, it's gonna get lost by the vacuum, unfortunately, I bet. Let's kick off this jam with some articulation, because the thing about Marvel Select is that they fail in comparison to Marvel Legends when it comes to articulation, but this guy has a really good range of movement. His head twists, but is blocked by his little tubes. Does look up a little, looks down a bit, you know, you see that. At the shoulders, his arms go out to make a T. There's rotation at the elbow. There is a bend and rotation, and the wrist rotates, it's a little loose, and there is also bending. So you can do like a little sassy pose if you'd like, if that's your sort of game. There is no ab crunch, just this little torso movement thing, and that's the only rotation you're gonna get of the torso, so you can't do anything with this bottom half. But he does have a nicely detailed belt, and I'm sorry, I said articulation first, not details, whatever, I messed up. Legs, bend out that, move up, so you can do an odd kind of sitting pose. At the knee, there is dual bend, which is really quite solid. And then my favorite part is that the feet have swivels. And I don't know if this is like the first time they have swivels. The Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2 might have had swivel and bend. So overall, it's not as good as a Marvel Legends, but it's pretty solid. Personally, I'd say it's worth it to pick up the Marvel Store exclusive or Disney Store exclusive Ant-Man figure because it comes with this bonus head, which it does a good job capturing Paul Rudd. I think it's pretty good. The only thing I've heard complaints about are that the lips are super bright, and I agree with that. They do look bright. That's why I suggest you get a tonality in his facial hair that'll kind of block the lips and make it look a bit more natural, which I feel like here it looks pretty good, although it might look a little dark and look like someone rubbed coal against his face, but overall the likeness is there, and I'd say it's a really good job for Diamond Select. I don't know if they actually scanned him or if they sculpted him. If they sculpted him, great job. If they scanned him, good for them. Also, there are some paint flaws on his torso and some runoffs and stuff like that, stuff that I'm not used to seeing with Diamond Select, Marvel Select figures, which is a bit surprising. But this is a very intricate costume and a lot of details going on there, so I can kind of let it slide. But you know what, if I take off points for Marvel Legend for having paint flaws, I gotta take off points for this Marvel Select having paint flaws, because that's my thing. I always hate paint flaws. And his first set of alternate hands are kind of like, what have I done versus, or like, who am I now, what have I become, kind of just like, whatever, open hands. You can do some cool poses with it, but it's nothing super dramatic unless you're doing like a Hamlet skit or something, you know? To be or not to be,
or to be little or not to be little.
The last hands he comes with are more ready to fight, ready to be angry, ready to fight the adversary of the film. You know what I'm saying, that no one will make a figure of. I'm Yellow Jacket, I'm a little upset about that. And you can see here, I actually switched out the heads. So this is the Ant-Man head, and the detailing on it is so superb. I feel like it's a much better detail than the Marvel Legends, especially because the Marvel Legends isn't accurate to the film. Detailing's pretty good. Some people say the paint job on the Marvel Legends is superior. I say this one is superior in every way. And also a little cool feature I want to note is that there are holes on the back of his helmet. So like you can, depending on how you pose it, you can plug the tubes into it, and it's like, it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't, because then this one is just floating. So So this is Ant-Man, a surprisingly solid film and a great figure to go with it. I recommend picking up the Disney Store exclusive for the unmasked head, but honestly, if you don't have one near you, don't feel bad getting the regular version, because honestly, I don't know how many times I'm going to use the Scott Lang unmasked head. This, though, will look very cool on your shelf and has a great assortment of accessories. If you have any questions about it, let me know in the comments, but for now, Tommy is out.